especially with our visiting guests from India. So thank you both for being here. I get to learn a lot of things about the clubs and the projects that all the clubs are doing as I go around and talk to everyone. Today is my 54th official club visit since July. So we have 69 clubs. We're kind of going on the downhill slide. But there's a couple of things that I've learned, especially this club here. It's very interesting. Something that I haven't expected. And I'm sure you've all heard this. But Rotary clubs are very proud of the meals that they serve. Now, here in Georgia, most of those are proud because they served fried chicken. You guys seem to be pretty proud. I think you're the only one that has served authentic Indian food so far. But I get asked a lot of times, are you not going to eat? Well, I don't eat at Rotary Club meetings because I'm very careful now about what I'm eating. And the reason is that several years ago they did an informal study and they found that the average weight gain of a district governor is 29 pounds in 1 year. It would take me 10 years to get that off, so I just don't eat. So
That's why you do.
that's why I don't eat. Something else that I've learned.
These are 0-calorie food.
0 calorie, right. Something else that I learned, I'm sure you've all heard the expression that there's no such thing as bad press. Well, I've learned that maybe there is such a thing as bad press. I was visiting another club, and they wanted to take a picture with their president. They had presented me with a banner, because they wanted to put it in their local newspaper. Well, they got it on the front page of their local newspaper. Full color picture. So they sent me a copy of it, and when I opened it up, there's this picture of their president and myself, and the headline read, "Wild Dogs Spread Fear." So I called them up. I said, are you guys trying to tell me something? It's a little odd. Something else that was very important that I learned for this year was that everyone wanted to know where the 2015 Rotary District Conference was going to be held. A lot of people feel that it's a very important decision for the district governor to make. I didn't have any idea it was that important, but they let me know very quickly. But we have decided to move the district conference this coming year to Jekyll Island. We felt it was important to bring it back to the state of Georgia so that we can support our local economy. So information will be coming out about Jekyll very soon. I want to share a quick story with you guys. And this is something that happened to me back in July during my first official visit. One of my first. It was the first week of visits. And I had given my remarks to the club. And after I did so, there was a woman that approached me. And when she did, she handed me this. It was a folded up check. It's not something that I expected, but I just simply, it might be time to re-engage with her club. They needed her for strength, for stability, and for growth. We talked about a lot of the challenges that are facing Rotary clubs today, and how Rotary International has really put a focus on the challenge of membership. We talk a lot about how to attract new members into our clubs, how to retain the members that we currently have, and there's a lot of conversation right now about how to recruit younger members into Rotary. But I have to ask the question, is just attracting younger members into our clubs really the solution to all of the challenges that we face? You see, several years ago, my home club in Carrollton, we gave an award away to the Rookie of the Year. He was a member who had been in our club for about 10 months. Our Rookie of the Year was 78 years old. You see, he came in and got involved in the service that we were offering our community and internationally. And he was having such a great time doing it that he started telling everyone about us. He was telling the guys that he played golf with. He was telling his neighbors. He would go to the store and buy something. He would tell the store owner. And he would say, "You need to come check us out." And they did. So because we had a member that was actively involved and engaged in our club service, regardless of his age, our membership began to grow. Well, not too long after that, there was another club, and I noticed that their foundation giving had suddenly spiked. So I started digging through the numbers to see what they were doing. Was it one person, two people in the club that maybe were giving a little extra? But that wasn't the case. It was every single member in the club was giving more money to the Rotary Foundation. So I called up their foundation director in the club, and I said, "What's going on over there?" He said, "Alicia, it was simple." He said, "We stopped just asking for the money, and we started showing the impact that the money was having on our projects that we were doing." So I decided to put his theory to the test. And I was back in my hotel room on the night that I had received this check. I dug it out of my purse and I opened it up. And it was for $10. And all I could think of was her telling me that right now it was all she had. So I decided to make it my mission to see just what kind of impact we could have with her $10. Did you know that you can buy a backpack and fill it full of school supplies for a child right here in your community for $10? Did you know that you can buy 20 children a brand new book, quite possibly the only book that they have ever owned, for $10? Through your local food bank, you can feed a hungry child 45 meals for $10. And if you choose to use your $10 for Rotary's #1 initiative, the eradication of polio, right now there's a 2-to-1 match on that money. Your $10 becomes $30. And at just 60 cents a child, you can vaccinate 50 children for life. Now, why am I giving you these examples? It's simple. It is to show you your impact as a Rotarian. And this is something that we oftentimes as an organization fail to do. You see, Rotary has quietly been working for 109 years to make this world a better place to live. But the key word there is quietly. Shouldn't we be proud to be a part of an organization that has done so much throughout this world? Shouldn't we be honored enough that we are a part of something to share with others? I was at a meeting, another Rotary meeting. I go to a lot of them right now, but I was at one a couple of weeks ago. I was in a board meeting with a gentleman who was 82 years old. And he had been in Rotary for over 40 years. And we were having a conversation about Facebook. This 82-year-old man had a Facebook account. I couldn't believe it. And he says to me, he says, Alicia, do you mean to tell me that I can share my club's Facebook page with all of my other Facebook friends? And I said, yes, sir, you can, and I'll show you how to do it. I was very excited. And he said to me, he said, that would be good. He said, because I don't think that any of my friends know that I'm a Rotarian. Now, he did not realize what he was saying. But let me tell you what I heard. I heard there were over 40 years of missed opportunities for this man to share all of the great things that he had done for his community in the world. But what happens is we get comfortable. When we discuss Rotary, who do we discuss Rotary with?
Other Rotarians.
Other Rotarians. And when do we discuss Rotary? Wednesdays at lunch. It is our duty and should be our commitment to be actively involved in the service of helping others as a club, and to show our impact and our relevance to each other and to those around us. Because you see, people don't join a club anymore. They join a cause. People want to be a part of something great. It's like your video that we've talked about, your documentary. He's going to give me a copy of this, and I'm going to share it with others, because it is the perfect way to show people what your cause is, and they will feel it from that documentary. Regardless if you have 10 minutes or a full day to devote to a Rotary program, if you have $10 or $10,000 of your support to give, shouldn't we all just be certain that at the end of the day, we too are saying that we gave all we have? I want to thank you for your support as a club to the Rotary Foundation and to Rotary International and to the programs and the projects that you're doing. You guys are saving lives and truly making a difference. I also want to thank you for the support that you've shown your president. I know he's off on a cruise somewhere today, so I'm like, I can't really blame him. I'm chopped liver today. I understand. But I do want to thank you for the support that you're offering him, because he could not do this without you. Thank you very much for having me today.
In social work, I'm very glad to tell you that leading Lady of India award I have got in Bhopal Jan Parishad Sansthan, and then I got Best President award from Rotary Club. We are the part of Rotary Club, Emory International. And Emory International, I am member first in 1976. I am member for Emory Club. So yeah, and I'm a president, ISO secretary, and then all in district also. I got same all the posts that I have become district secretary, district international service organizer, district secretary, district vice chairman, that is polio plus chairman, and then chairman for the district. We have 44 district in our clubs in our district, and 1,03,000 members in international, and 3,895 clubs there.
103,000 members.
Yeah.
Wow.
1,03,000 members. Yeah, and 3,895 clubs are in, yeah. And then 3,000 country, we are, 300 countries, 308 countries. And we have inner club found. And we are working for cancer detection, diabetes retina screening camp we do. Then we work for child's education, girls' education, and then we go to school for poor students and we push them. And we are so happy. One student, he tells that I don't want to study. And then one day he met me, you know me, auntie, I am a teacher in Orford High School. I left my study, but you have given my books and fees you have given for me. And today I am teacher and I am working here. And so I am so happy that one become physiotherapist, one become teachers when they leave their study because they are poor, they can't spend. And then we do for them. And they, really it is very satisfied to us. In short time, I can't say you more, but I'm just think that I got in Innerville Personal Involvement Award also I got. And then in Bhuj, Giants International, I got top 10 of the Kutch, Bhuj. That also I got the awards. And Nari Gaurav Shakti Award in Ahmedabad for all over international Gujarat Samaj. That I got Nari Gaurav Shakti Award. And I'm so satisfied that my all the life is for social work. I thank you so much. I'm very pleased. Where there is will, there is way. And I was thinking and I meet you. It is my pleasure. Thank you so much.
So nice of you. And this is a big inspiration to us. And any other, our guest?
My name is Neela Thaure. I have come from India to visit my friend. I live here. I have never been a member of the Rotary because I was married to a naval officer who was part of the Indian Navy and spent my life, the last 35 years, traveling with him around India. So, and I think in India the armed forces are not encouraged to be part of any international organizations. So that's one reason why I haven't ever been part of a Rotary, but it's a pleasure to learn of all that you are doing, and I do see them work a lot. I live in Pune, where the Rotary Club is very active. And, well, I'm retired now and spend my time, well, knitting, as you can see.
Yes. You've been watching at it for an hour.
I spend my time knitting. It's like meditation. Yeah, excellent. I can't sit without a piece of knitting. So I just knit and give it away to whoever, whoever's present when I finish a piece of knitting gets what I'm knitting, if they can use it. Well, it's a pleasure to meet all of you here, and I wish you all the very best with your endeavor.
Then you will not have any stress. Why the stress take place? More number of thought, more stress. And that's what was the reason why our elders, our forefathers used to live longer, because they were busy what they are doing. They don't think here and there. And nowadays, too many distractions.
No multitasking.
No multitasking.